Hi there, Laurel Park racing fans, and welcome to a stellar weekend of racing here at Laurel Park Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday, our September to Remember Stakes Part 1 on Saturday afternoon. Gates will open at 11 a.m. with a special early post time of 12:25 on Saturday, September 21st. We'll have two Grade 3 races, the Frank J. DeFrancis Memorial Dash, the Baltimore-Washington International Turf Cup, 8 stakes all on Saturday afternoon. And then Part 2 next weekend on Saturday, September 28th. Again, that early post time will be 12:25. Let's get to the action on Stronach 5 Friday for the Friday program. The track is fast and the turf is firm. Here's the first of 9. And they're off. Towson firing up on the outside. Kim's Pet is hard sent for the early lead. Weekend Flyers there with some early speed, and so is Sharp in between horses. She's a handful. Races fifth as a favorite from the inside gate. Already 4 from the speed. Alpha Betting follows. Then Dixie Dogood. The 2 in the back are 3 to get ready. And Marjorie Muggs. Their last a long way. Got to be 17 off the pace set by Kim's Pet. Kim's Pet a half in front from Towson in second. Sharp a close and Sharp third. Weekend Flyer in the clear on the outside in fourth. She's a handful with every chance from there in fifth position as they round the turn. Alpha Betting's now 7 from the front. They're followed by Dixie Dogood. 3 to get ready and Marjorie Muggs as they move midway on that turn. It is Kim's Pet showing the way. Kim's Pet out there with a length lead, but here comes She's a Handful sneaking through and opening on the inside. Kim's Pet drifting wide. Sharp taken out just a little bit there on the extreme outside is Weekend Flyer, who's 8-10 deep into the stretch now, and it's She's a Handful 5 in front, about the furlong left to go. Here is She's a Handful 5 clear. From second now is 3 to get ready, trying to make a bid, and Weekend Flyer on the far outside. 3 to get ready is ready to go. Cat go on the outside. 3 to get ready, and Julio Correa pulling away from She's a Handful, and then it was Dixie Dogood and Towson, followed by Weekend Flyer. They're in the gate, and they're off. Reform School Golden Gary and the filly Paisley Singing all in the early firing line. Don't Mesa with me. Ask for early speed 2 within 2 lengths of a 2 up ahead now. And Stone Courageous is in the back, only 5 from the lead of Paisley Singing, who takes them along from Reform School. Paisley Singing a half length from Reform School. Don't Mesa with me inside in third position. Golden Gary, the favorite, hustled along a bit into the far turn from fourth. It's another 5 back to Stone Courageous into the far turn. Paisley Singing, the filly showing the way from Reform School in second, and Golden Gary and Don't Mesa with me head-to-head for third. At opening quarter went at 22.18. Still got to pick it up as Stone Courageous. Coming to the top of the stretch now, Reform School on the outside. Paisley Singing, Don't Mesa with me. Golden Gary is fourth and driving hard. Into the stretch now, Reform School. Half mile, 46 seconds flat. Reform School narrow lead from Paisley Singing, who's giving her all. On the inside, Paisley Singing a game second inside. Don't Mesa with me. Trying to move through between horses from third. Last 16th of a mile, Reform School. And here comes Don't Mesa with me. Don't Mesa with me. Don't Mesa with me comes through between to win. Don't Mesa with me. For 2.5 from Reform School and Paisley Singing, Stone Courageous. And they're off. I got a rockin' pool winner. The outside there to his Celebration with Speed and Skull deep on the outside, up close, about 4 path. And followed by Coops tries harder and Lost in Limbo side by side. Joseph is some 10 or 11 lengths off the Speed already. Don't Poke the Cat on the outside of that runner, and Jammer is in the back. Jammer last now some 17 off that pace up ahead. I Got a Rock's got company from Celebration on the outside through a 21.61 opening quarter mile. It's 4 lengths back, and Skull is third, pool winner fourth. Lost in Limbo is in fifth. Coop Try Harder is next in sixth. Still Jammer in the back of the far outside. Into the stretch now. I Got a Rock still speeding along, driving, opening up by 2.5 on Celebration in second as they come now past the 360s, half at 44.59. It is I Got a Rock still running strong, and here comes Lost in Limbo on the far outside. Joseph is closing. Lost in Limbo and Joseph and Don't Poke the Cat. They're all closing now. I Got a Rock, Joseph on the outside. Don't Poke the Cat up the inside. Don't Poke the Cat to win it. From Joseph at a photo third, maybe Lost in Limbo. In the gate on the Dahlia course. And they're off. Where you was in God Loves a Sinner and Battle Bus all showing early speed from Railmaster back fourth spot. Then Cabinet Pick is next. Limehouse Louie and Some Kind of Magician to the inside. 8 lengths first to last with Battle Bus clearing 2.5 lengths. Battle Bus in front. The second God Loves a Sinner, and then it's Railmaster in third. Where you was on the inside, Limehouse Louie, the Red Silks out 4 deep into the turn run. Cabinet Pick and Some Kind of Magicians only 7 off that pace up ahead. Opening quarter 21.87. Railmaster shows on the outside. Railmaster coming to challenge now for the lead as Battle Bus shows the way. Between horses there is God Loves a Sinner and the 3/16 pole. And in between horses, here's God Loves a Sinner quickening up. God Loves a Sinner coming now at Battle Bus. The far outside Railmaster. Then Where You Was is fourth of the furlong left to go. Battle Bus holding off God Loves a Sinner and Railmaster on the outside. Battle Bus, God Loves a Sinner drifting very, very wide. Battle Bus, God Loves a Sinner was second, and it's close third. In the gate. Off of the fifth. Guilty and Naughty Thoughts, Sudden Breeze is there. DW Fitz firing up on the outside with early speed as well. And 455 Rocket is fifth, well, 3 deep, charging for the turn run. In advance of Maryland Bandit and Bricktop are the 2 in the back, and they're 10 lengths off the pace up ahead. Guilty is up top from DW Fitz on the outside second, and Naughty Thoughts is in third. Sudden Breeze trying to settle down between. 455 Rocket 3 wide around the turn within 3.5 of the pace, followed by Bricktop and Maryland Bandit trails. Quarter 22.69. They've got to catch Guilty. Guilty rolling right along in front from DW Fitz. The outside is 455 Rocket trying to get motivated from third, and Naughty Thoughts down to the inside. Wide open run to get through, but will tip off the inside there. Elects to come off the inside as Naughty Thoughts into the stretch. Guilty and Naughty Thoughts charging hard in the clear on the outside. Happened 46.44 for a long left to go. Naughty Thoughts and determined Guilty coming back for more. Is it Guilty or not Guilty? Guilty. Naughty Thoughts on the outside. Guilty, not Guilty, it's Guilty. Guilty from Naughty Thoughts to win it. From Sudden Breeze in third, and then Bricktop was fourth, then 455 Rocket. And they're off. Baltimore Blues flying from the rail to open up 2 lengths in the blink of an eye for the favorite. Amu is right up there now to test. And Liar is in third position and stacks to narrow, and they're followed by Louis Trez is racing mid-pack. Odds are against us. Then back to Trump Change and Love the Painter and Creepy the Crab is last. Some 16 to 17 off that pace up ahead as they roll past the half-mile pole. The speed of Baltimore Blues takes them right along with Amu getting closer on the outside from second, 2.5 more. Stacks and Arrow, Liar ridden along, but fading just a little bit. And on the outside, Trump Change has now 10 to make up, followed by Odds Are Against Us and Love the Pater, Creepy the Crab, having problems back there, being pulled up and going to the outside fence is Louis Trez. Top of the stretch, Amu has taken over from Baltimore Blues. Amu by a little more than 2 at the 3/16 pole. Hand-ridden opening up now 4 lengths. And Stacks De Niro on the outside battling with Liar. Going to be a pretty good battle for the place, but it's all Amu. Hand-ridden by Julio Correa. Correa coming home for his second of the day. Amu at 1 to 2. Amu to win by 5 at the finish from Liar second, Stacks De Niro, then Love the Painter, and Odds Are Against Us. Winn-Dixie win. And they're off. Wildcatting out first from Ying Yu, then Star Flare away running in third position, and Winn-Dixie win on the outside. Laurel taken back second last position, and Tough Girls Don't Cry caught at the tail of the field on the inside, and 6 lengths off the pace of Wildcatting and Katie Davis. Wildcatting going easy now into the far turn run from Ying Yu a length and a half behind. Star Flare, Winn-Dixie win, and Laurel and Tough Girls Don't Cry having a tough time on the inside. Shuffle back to last position. Wildcatting clear around the turn in a 23:02 opening quarter mile. Leads by 2 lengths from Ying Yu. Another 4 in Star Flare, Winn-Dixie win. Laurel ground saving, hugging that rail into the stretch. They turn for home a quarter of a mile from the wire. And it is Wildcatting still there. Wildcatting set down, trying to hold for another 3/16 from Ying Yu on the outside. And Winn-Dixie win to the center of the course. 46.02 the half mile. Wildcatting just there for a long left to go. Ying Yu all out to get by. Wildcatting just in front from Ying Yu. And Winn-Dixie win trying to close on the outside. Wildcatting holding firm. Wildcatting Ying Yu. Wildcatting wins it from Ying Yu. Winn-Dixie win was third. Just about set for the Stronach 5. Off of the Stronach 5. Whiskey and You very fast from Pardon the Pun, and Laddie Liam up on the inside asks for some early speed, and Distilled Spirit right alongside of that another 2. And next is Chuckled. Here's next stop Poughkeepsie. Getting to get underway. Now moving up into 5th spot with about 5 to make up early. McElmore Avenue and Super E now saving ground, and Prevail Upon is in the back some 13 off that pace. Whiskey and You to the far turn from Pardon the Pun by 3/4 of a length with Distilled Spirit, and Laddie Liam traveling in 4th. Next stop Poughkeepsie. Ridden along for a little more in 5th, 5 for the lead with 3 furlongs left to go. The opening quarter mile 22.68. So midway on that turn, Whiskey and You is the one to catch from Pardon the Pun still, and Distilled Spirit driving on the outside. Laddie Liam next stop Poughkeepsie, just in an even clip at this point, and McElmore Avenue on the inside as they pass the 3/16 back to Prevail Upon, and they're followed by Shackled and Super E into the stretch, and Whiskey and You's trying to stay on. Laddie Liam up on the inside. Laddie Liam rolling home. Laddie Liam opening up under drive, and Katie Davis and Laddie Liam and Legay of the Stronach 5 to win by 3. Whiskey and You solid second, and Prevail Upon, Distilled Spirit or McElmore Avenue, and then it was Pardon the Pun. And they're off. Oh, Queen Esther hopped in the air right at the start as last. So first away is Grecian Dancer with early speed, and Boom Boom gone in between, and Cherokee fired out of the inside. Majestic Pick came away running in fourth onto the main portion of the track. Then Dear Charlotte, Let Me Slide By You, and Queen Esther with a lot to do after this subpar beginning. Some 11 to 12 off the pace of Grecian Dancer. Grecian Dancer in an easy clip 3/4. Some Cherokee Fire and Boom Boom gone. Gray is Majestic Pick in no hurry on the outside. Let Me Slide By You slipping through on the inside. Let Me Slide By You sliding up on the inside now into fourth, and just 2.5 off that pace. And back to Dear Charlotte. At the back is Queen Esther. Bunched up only 6.5 for 7 front to back. That opening quarter went in a pokey 25.28 heading into the far turn. Grecian Dancer in charge from Boom Boom gone, and Let Me Slide By You getting closer from that inside. And it's Majestic Pick followed by Cherokee Fire. And then Dear Charlotte and Queen Esther is in the back. 49.48 was the half mile. 3 furlongs from the line. And still Grecian Dancer. Let's see what Grecian Dancer's got left as they turn in for the long run home. Drifting very wide off the inside about the 5 path. Let Me Slide By You. Every opportunity out of the inside. Boom Boom gone, and Majestic Pick the far outside. Down to the rail is Dear Charlotte with a chance to, followed by Queen Esther, who's running a remarkable race as well after hopping in the air at the beginning. And Grecian Dancer and Let Me Slide By You come past the furlong marker. Let Me Slide By You now getting the upper hand with a 16th to go. Let Me Slide By You is 8 to 1. Let Me Slide By You from Grecian Dancer, and it's closer third. Dear Charlotte there with Queen Esther. Big weekend of racing here at Laurel Park. September to Remember Stakes Festival Part 1 on Saturday afternoon. Early post time 12:25. Gates will open at 11 a.m. And then next weekend, Saturday, September 28th, same thing. 11 a.m. gates open, 12:25 post time for more stakes on September the 28th. And join us on Saturday afternoon as well for the Big One handicapping tournament. The weather's going to be great all weekend long. Fast and firm on the turf. Stakes on Saturday, our September to Remember Stakes Part 1. We'll see you Saturday afternoon at Laurel Park.